The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
2026 is going to be a very, very busy year. We've got a lot of work ahead of us here. We've got a PEA that's going to be coming up. And then with all this engineering work, we're going to be racing towards pre-feasibility study and feasibility study.
Welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Nico Cacos. He's the CEO of Argentina Lithium. And Nico, it's good to see you again. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Happy New Year, Steve.
Yeah, happy New Year to you as well. I actually want to talk to you about something that happened over the holidays, and that was a really interesting news release came out from the company talking about a partnership with a company to use their technology on your project. So let's remind everyone about your project and what it is you're trying to get out of the ground and how this technology might work.
We absolutely. We're in a lithium exploration company. We're focused in northwestern Argentina within the lithium triangle, the most prolific place to find lithium on the planet, not just in terms of size and quality, but also in terms of its ability to produce it at a very low cost, low operating costs in that area because it occurs in brine. So this exciting area, we've got 4 projects there. We're focusing right now on one of our flagship project, which is the Rincon West that we recently announced a maiden resource on that project. And to advance this, to take it forward, we need engineering studies. And this is where Langshan, one of the world's leading DLE providers, they're going to come in. They're going to provide technical services, all kinds of specialized equipment, engineering studies, pilot plant design, basically taking us all the way up to feasibility study. And that's going to be a very key point because after that, we go into development and into construction for going into production. So these are very important steps. They're going to play a very key role. And our goal, of course, is to get to the point where we can be in production as quickly as possible. Our partner, Stellantis, one of the world's leading car makers, has been really pushing us to get to that point as quickly as possible.
I can imagine. Let's talk about direct lithium extraction, just so people understand the technology behind it and why it's so key to pick the right partner for the project.
It's key. Direct lithium extraction technology is a relatively new invention. In the past, to get lithium out of these brines, they would have to create these big ponds and pour lithium there and let it evaporate over a few years, and you'd lose a lot of lithium in there. And it was also environmentally destructive and also very expensive. New direct lithium extraction technologies allow you to pass it through a column that basically attaches to the lithium and expends just water, so it has almost a negligible to nil impact on the environment. And importantly, from a business point of view, it's got extremely low cost. The costs of producing are much, much less, and the extraction could be up as high as 95%. So picking a partner that's done this many, many times before and has the track record and experience is really important because there's a lot of new entrants into this space, and Langshan has got that history, and that's why that's such a key announcement.
You mentioned earlier, Nico, just about the project itself and the areas that you're looking at. And we're concentrating here on Rincon West. And I guess at the end of this, if you're able to get into production, we're talking about 5,000 tons per year. But the chance to expand that's a key part to this whole story of the company, right?
That's right. What's really unique about Langshan's technology is that it's modular, so you can add on additional modules as you continue to go on. So you can ramp up production after you begin, and you can fine tune it with a smaller production pilot plant, and you can fine tune it so that you get it to where you get the right concentrations, the right production, and whatnot. And then afterwards, you just add on modules, and you can expand and increase your overall production levels.
Okay. And just for timing, so people understand, this sounds like it's going to be a pretty busy year in 2026.
2026 is going to be a very, very busy year. We've got a lot of work ahead of us here. We've got a PEA that's going to be coming up. And then with all this engineering work, we're going to be racing towards pre-feasibility study and feasibility study. Hopefully within a year or so, we'll be able to announce that and then get into the point where decisions are made about, going forward in terms of production.
All right. Well, it all starts with this announcement. Nico, thank you so much. Good to see you again, and we'll talk soon.
Wonderful. Thank you, Steve.
All right, Nico Cacos, the CEO of Argentina Lithium.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.